The history of the attempt to eradicate the disease of polio from the earth is a fascinating story of the collaboration of public, private, international, and governmental organizations with the goal of no person becoming infected with or paralyzed from the disease. 4 years before a vaccine was developed, my grandmother contracted polio at the age of 11. She woke up in the morning with no symptoms, and by the afternoon she couldn't walk. Polio has resulted in a lifetime of pain and disability for her. This speech will explain what the disease is, the history of the development of a vaccine, and so just how close total eradication of the disease from the earth is today. From the earliest Egyptian hieroglyphics to present day, poliomyelitis has been documented on earth. According to the Centers for Disease Control, polio is a disease caused by a virus which enters the human body through the mouth. The disease affects the muscles of the body and can result in muscle weakness or paralysis. If the breathing muscles are affected, the disease can result in death. Before a vaccine was developed, thousands of people in the United States died each year from polio. For the past 20 years, no case of the disease has been reported in the United States, but the disease is still active in several other parts of the world. Until the discovery of the cause of the disease and the development of vaccines in the 20th century, the disease affected millions of lives. In 1931, 3 types of polio virus were discovered in Great Britain. In the late 1950s and early 60s, vaccines were developed and put into production. The discovery and use of polio vaccines has all but eliminated polio in the Americas. In 1960, there were 2,525 cases of polio in the United States. By 1965, there were 61. There has not been a case of polio in the United States since 1979, but would only take one case of polio from another country to bring the disease back if it were not protected by a vaccine. In 1988, the World Health Organization Assembly resolved to develop a global polio eradication initiative with the goal of eradicating polio. Since 1988, the number of countries in the world affected by new cases of polio has gone from 125 countries to 4 countries. 4 countries left: Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, Nigeria. The number of countries with polio in 2009, 4. The number of countries with polio in 1988, 125. Those 4 countries are Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, and Nigeria, like I said so. The first letters in those countries' names spell pain. Along with the support of the World Health Organization, the service group Rotary International has initiated an unprecedented campaign to raise $200 million to match the $355 million in challenge grants received from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. According to the Rotary International website, the resulting $555 million will directly support immunization campaigns in developing countries, where polio continues to affect and paralyze children, robbing them of their futures and compounding the hardships faced by the families. From the nearly 4,000 cases in the world per month in 1988 to less than 2,000 cases per year in 2008, tremendous progress has been made in the eradication of polio. With the continued support of public, private, international, and governmental organizations, polio may soon join the disease of smallpox as totally eradicated as an active disease on Earth. Thank you.